Good morning, children. We are going to learn the environmental studies of class 5th and lesson number 11, that is our home and environment. So we know why the home are important. So every living being, every organism required shelter to protect themselves from environmental harsh conditions, that is sun, rain and cold. So home is a basic need like our clothes, food, water, shelter. So these are our basic needs. All the living thing require these basic needs. Okay, without home, we cannot live. To sustain ourselves from the environmental harsh weather conditions, harsh environmental conditions, we required our home. If we visited the village, so we see different types of houses. The houses are different in village, the houses are different in the cities. So in village, we say there are the two types of houses. Okay, so in our previous classes, we learn about the types of houses. There are the various types of houses found. Then कच्चा house, all the and पक्का house. जो कच्चा house होता है, that is made up of a wood. Some grasses are useful for that. It's a कच्चा house, है ना? कच्चा house, which is not a permanent house. And pakka house means it is made up of bricks, cement, iron, wood, then sand. So these are the materials required for the pakka house. This is the permanent house. Pakka house is permanent house. We see around us various buildings, bungalows, that all comes in a pakka house. Okay. Usually in Himachal Pradesh or where there is a snowfall, another types of various different types of houses are present, है ना? जहाँ पे हम लोग उसको इग्नू बोलते हैं, वो हाउस है, या फिर जो उसके रूफ्स ऐसे स्लोपिंग होते, ओके, टू फॉल ऑफ द स्नो, और जहाँ पे बहुत सारी बारिश होती है, यूजुअली इन केरल, ऑल दीज जहाँ पे बहुत ज्यादा बारिश होती है, वहां पे भी हाउस के जो रूफ्स होते हैं वो स्लोपिंग होते. सो दिस आर द वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ हाउसेस फाउंड इन वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ जो स्टेट्स होती है, स्टेट्स. ओके, द मटेरियल यूज फॉर बिल्डिंग हाउस, दैट वी यूज सैंड, ब्रिक्स, देन वुड, wooden doors we use bricks, sand, cement, then iron. So that is, these materials are required to prepare a house. Then we also compare two types of houses that we see in our surrounding, kacha house and a pakka house. Then what are the different things from which a house give us protection? Why house is important? So from we get protection from heat, cold and rain. Also we get protection from various dangerous animals, है ना? जो भी लोग गांव में रहते हैं, यूजुअली जंगल के पास उनका खेत होता है, जंगल के पास उनके घर होते हैं, उनको घर से प्रोटेक्शन मिलता है डेंजरस एनिमल्स से. So houses are very much important. In what way are the house that different from which of them appear to the safest? So houses are very different. बिल्डिंग के अलग होती है, कच्चा हाउस अलग होता है. So that we saw the different types of houses in our surrounding. So name the shelter or resting place. House is a shelter. हाउस इज अ रेस्टिंग प्लेस. हम लोग जो हाउस में आते हैं, घर में दिन भर का काम करके थके पाके आते हैं, तो हम लोग अपने घर में ही आराम करते हैं. सो इट वर्क्स एज अ रेस्टिंग प्लेस. इट वर्क्स एज अ शेल्टर दैट प्रोटेक्ट अस फ्रॉम हीट, रेन एंड सन. देन again, what is the use of house? Protection against the sun, wind and cold and the rain. Then protection from wild animals. House protect us from dangerous wild animals also. then keeping ourselves safe from anti-social elements. हमको खुद को सेफ रखने का काम करता है वो भी हाउस, होम. So home provides us security, control, belonging, identity and privacy too. So it is the use of the home. Now on the picture given on the 52 page, the various houses and the map is given. So see, this is the map of India where the major regions and types of houses. The regions, various regions are found. The regions which are heavy rainfall, heavy snowfall. So the types of houses are given. So watch this. See this. So first is mountain region. So see, on the mountain region, the house is the sloping. The roofs are sloping here because जो snow होता है ऊपर से नीचे slide होने के लिए the roofs are sloping in the Himalayan region. Then the also in Himalayan that tree house also present in some areas जहाँ पे rainfall होता है, region of low rainfall plateau. Okay, tree houses are also found. Then desert region, the house is made up of usually grass and mud. This house is found. Then the region of plateau region, also region for the heavy rainfall. So see, this type of house is found. The region is the heavy rainfall. So these are the different houses, types of houses, and different region where the types of houses found. Okay, watch this. So the above map show of India, map of India and the types of houses that are common in respective regions since ancient times. Okay, in our area we live in the flats, buildings, जैसे होती है, it's a pakka house. Then the house construction and the structure of houses changes from region to region. So region of heavy rainfall, the houses are different. Region of medium rainfall, another type of houses found. Region of low rainfall, then desert region, marshy region, mountainous region, and the plains. The different types of rainfall houses are found in different region. Now people build houses to suit the climate of their regions. जैसे जो एरिया का क्लाइमेट होता है वो क्लाइमेट के अनुसार उनका हाउस दे बिल्ड अप देयर हाउस. So using the natural resources that are available. So what are the natural resources are useful for building a house? Water is required, soil is required, wood is required. So these are the natural resources. Differences in the construction and building materials give rise to the different types of houses. Okay, so we know building material construction, which material we require to construct a house, that is sand, then wood, then iron, then cement, bricks. That are the construction materials which required to build up a house. Like water, food, clothing and shelter are the basic needs of every human being, that we know. Without water we cannot live, without food we cannot live. Clothes protect us from harsh environmental conditions. Then we require shelter to protect ourselves, to provide security, control, belonging, identity, and privacy. We require a shelter. And these basic needs of every human being. Without air, we cannot live. So air is also a basic need of every human being. However, these needs are not fulfilled in case of each of every person. So then following situations arise. So around us we see many people who lack shelter. हम देखते हैं आजू बाजू में कि किसी को, बहुत सारे लोगों को रहने के लिए घर भी नहीं होता, कुछ लोगों को खाने के लिए खाना नहीं मिलता है ना, अच्छे कपड़े पहनने के लिए नहीं मिलते. सो दे सीक शेल्टर एट द रोड साइड. तो आप लोग वो क्या करते हैं, फुटपाथ पे अपना घर बनाते या फिर रोड साइड रहते, या अंडर द ब्रिजेस वी हैव सीन एवरी टाइम, है ना. आप लोग देखते हो कि सिग्नल पे भी बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे घूमते रहते हैं, या फिर tumble down buildings in railway or the bus stations and even on open ground. Many people are forced to be homeless because they have insufficient or no means of livelihood. रोड के साइड पे आप देखते हो कि बहुत सारे लोग वैसे रहते, रोड पे खाना बनाते हैं, वहीं पे रहते, वहीं पे सारा उनका दिन भर का काम चलता है, because they have insufficient or no means of livelihood. Okay, so this section of our society being homeless is a social problem. So this means it is a social problem because the majority of people were homeless. So that is why the government implements many schemes to provide homes. जो government की अभी की वेरियस स्कीम्स निकालते हैं गवर्नमेंट की, निकाली, देखो राजीव गांधी वाली एक स्कीम निकाली है जिनको घर देना है, या फिर टॉयलेट्स बांध देते हैं गवर्नमेंट उनके खर्चे से. सो दैट वेरियस स्कीम्स फॉर दीज होमलेस पीपल. In some of the cities, the government makes night shelters available to the homeless people. So these schemes are available. So the question arises, why people become homeless? It's a question, why they are homeless. So the reasons, that is, one is the poverty. मतलब बहुत सारे लोगों के पास जो पढ़े लिखे नहीं होते, पैसे नहीं होते उनके पास, so one reason is a poverty is a one of the reason being homeless. Then lack of affordable housing. Lack of affordable housing की उनके पास उतना पैसा ही नहीं होता कि वो हाउस अफोर्ड कर नहीं सकते. So it is one of the, that all the reasons are related to each other. Then inadequate income. उनके पास उतना पैसा ही नहीं होता, उनके पास नौकरी नहीं रहती, पैसे नहीं रहते, so they are not affordable the house. Then unemployment, the main reason is the unemployment. उनके पास नौकरी नहीं रहती तो उनके पास पैसे नहीं रहते, so they become homeless. Then physical and mental disorder. So some people have physical disorder, mentally they are disorders, so these diseases are occurred. Then another reason, it's a natural disaster. Due to the natural disasters, many people homeless, है ना. हमने देखा होगा natural disasters we have already seen. So natural disasters like earthquakes में क्या होता है, the घर प्रॉपर्टी का नुकसान हो जाता है ना, जहाँ भी फ्लड से में घर बह के चले जाते. So many people that become homeless due to the natural disaster. It is the one of the most important reason why the people will become homeless. Okay, you should know this. Then we have all a right to clean potable water, sufficient food, a safe shelter and education. It's our right. Every person that is required of potable water, means clean potable water, because water is our necessity, basic need. Then we require sufficient food to live. Without food we cannot live. It's our right. Then we also require the safe shelter to protect ourselves, to protect our people. So we require the safe shelter. And education is also our basic need. Without education, we cannot do anything in life. So education is also one of the most important right. So also we require a clean air. Clean air is also required because the polluted air can cause various diseases. So polluted water also can cause any waterborne diseases. So we required all these things. These are our basic necessities. क्या है हमारी basic necessities? Right to clean, potable water, that is sufficient food, a shelter, safe shelter, and education. These are our basic needs. Okay, children. So these needs we required. So as time passed, human went on the making suitable changes in their shelter. जैसे जैसे जिनकी requirements बढ़ती है कुछ कुछ चीजों की, वैसे वैसे अब आप देखो कि घरों में पहले जमाने के घर कैसे थे और अब के जमाने के हाउस जो बिल्डिंग है, बेंगलोर है, वो कैसे लोग बिल्डअप करते हैं. So these are the basic difference between the previous house and nowadays we are using a टेक्निकल यूजफुल वाली जो बिल्डिंग है हम लोग यूज करते हैं. सो दिस इज द हाउस, अबाउट हाउस, टाइप्स ऑफ हाउसेस एंड व्हाई वी रिक्वायर्ड शेल्टर, व्हाई वी रिक्वायर्ड हाउस. सो दिस इज द लेसन. इन आवर नेक्स्ट वीडियो वी विल लर्न द नेक्स्ट पोर्शन. Okay children, so bye everyone.